Hello, good morning, and welcome everybody to another episode of A Cup of Coffee in the Neighborhood with Jennifer Richardson and Mark Arrington. Today we just kind of want to talk about, our event that we had, which I thought was a huge success.
It was so awesome.
We got the whole neighborhood together. Everybody came around and we did a neighborhood-wide Easter egg hunt. So if you weren't there to participate, we're going to try to do it again next year, same time, same place. And, all the neighbors came out. We had some mimosas. I dressed up like the Easter Bunny. And I just want to give a big shout out to Bounce House Wilmington and the video game bus of Wilmington that really came through. Winds were high. I think if we would have had the Bounce House, I think we would have probably had some kids in the trees. We've been taking them out like a bunch of low-level guys on a high wind day. He pulled through. The owner of Bounce House Wilmington and Video Game Bus Wilmington, literally drove the bus himself over to the neighborhood so that we could have the kids on there and everything else. So
they were so amazing.
Awesome.
I think all the kids enjoyed it. I think that you dads probably enjoyed it.
Yeah,
maybe a
play
little
some
bit
Mortal
more
Kombat. Get it on.
So yeah, definitely. But we're gonna do another event as well for 4th of July, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a barbecue cook-off. Get everyone, really involved in that, and I think that's why I love our neighborhood so much. Is everybody just shows up for these kind of things. It's great.
Yeah, and I remember my neighborhood as a kid. We used to play like spotlight tag and stuff, and like all the kids in the neighborhood would all just somehow congregate together, and we just would have like neighborhood events and everything else like that. And I think it's something that's kind of needed.
Yeah.
Like you should know your neighbors. Right. And like everybody's, especially post COVID, has become so like reclusive.
Yeah.
And, having events like this and actually getting people out where they actually like shake their neighbor's hand and be like, oh yeah, you're that guy. You know what I mean? You're the guy that drives that car or whatever else,
Exactly.
I thought it was good. And I think everybody was out there had a big old smile on their face. Kids got real cracked out. So that was good.
Oh man, they ate so much candy. I think
Oh,
that
my
mine
son
had like
was
a pound
all
of
over the
candy.
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
My son was all over the place. I was like, hey buddy, let's go hit the bag. So you went in there, wore out the bag a little bit. Let's get some energy out. And then we had all the neighbors together, and obviously I think we're gonna do a barbecue cook-off the weekend before the 4th of July, and everybody can cook some ribs. We can all kind of come together and feast together, and I think it will be great.
Yeah, and we got some really amazing, talented folks in our neighborhood. I think, I've heard rumors of some of these people that can barbecue. I think the Lesters do a good job. I think they're running like a barbecue company.
Oh, really?
Right
Oh,
now.
nice,
yeah. So I don't want to compete with them. I just want to eat it.
I'll go do a nice run that morning so that I'm nice and hungry before I show up.
Yeah, 100%.
And then just the only other update that we really have today, this one will be short and sweet, is things are actually progressing with our neighborhood amenities.
They are. It looks like the plumbing is going in the pool for the actual pool pump house and the bathrooms and all that. So they're going vertical on that. It's looking really good. I see people out there working most days.
Yeah. At least somebody's sitting out there.
Yeah, somebody's out there
Observing.
at least once a day. So
Supervising.
it looks like things are moving in the right direction, and we'll keep you guys updated as we see more. But drive by. They've got a lot of good stuff going on over there. I'm excited.
Yeah, and as far as the market goes today, everything's just kind of flat. It's pretty much a progression of what was going on last week. As everybody kind of knows, the Fed raised the interest rate by 25 basis points, which is what was expected, and markets were kind of up and down all last week. But hopefully this week we just get some stability. I think ultimately, everybody just wants can I have a month of normalcy?
Yeah.
And if we just get a month of normalcy, then, everybody will kind of get back to work and everything will kind of keep progressing going forward. But, the week is young, so we'll see what actually progresses throughout the week. And, I know you're staying busy.
I am. We're seeing a lot more inventory hit the market right now, and that's great. We needed that. So, a lot of my folks that are looking to buy second properties, second homes, vacation properties, investment properties, those options are definitely out there. New construction is really starting to keep up. A lot of these new phases that the builders were waiting on for a quarter or two, they've started releasing those lots and are writing contracts on those. So we've definitely seen quite a bit of inventory hit the market. And so that's a great sign if you're buying, and if you're selling, it's, get in the race,
Nice.
Jump in there.
Okay.
So.
And then just one other thing of news about Movement Mortgages, they're starting this thing, it's called impact lending. And what impact lending is going to be is it's going to be, all mortgage companies essentially they're for-profit entities, right? And it's going to be a choice of, you know, our realtor partners and our borrowers on who they use, right? Because it's always a choice for their part. And then Movement Mortgage has kind of started this initiative as far as impact lending goes, where they assign almost, I think, 50% of their profit to lower social and economic areas and build schools and everything else. So what we're going to be able to do starting, we're getting all the data this year, but starting next year, when you close a loan with Movement Mortgage, we're going to be able to literally tell you, okay, cool, you closed your loan with us this year, and through the servicing of your loan, we were able to feed like 25 children.
That's amazing.
And especially for our realtor partners like yourself, like you're going to be able to physically see like, cool, like I closed 10 deals with Mark last year. Those 10 deals then associated to, you know, how many children were we able to feed with that, with those funds, because literally Movement makes schools with their profit, which is pretty substantial. But there's more of that to come, and I mean, there's obviously some great marketing materials and everything else for it. So we're going to start trying to kick that out there, because I mean, there's ultimately a difference, right? And you kind of get to choose who you do business with, and I'd rather do business with somebody that actually gives it back to the community.
I agree 100%. I mean, that's why we work so hard. It's, you know, we've had somebody help us out from time to time, I'm sure, and so it's really good to give back.
Yeah. But other than that, that was just a quick wrap up for today. We hope all of y'all have a fantastic week, and if we can be of service to you, just please let us know.
Yep. Have a good day, guys.